Well, here's one of the coolest little amps I've ever found. It's an EPIPHONE Valve Junior. They don't make these anymore. They stopped making them a couple of years ago. But this thing is great. It's very simple. It is all tubes. It's got one 12AX7 preamp and an EL84 power amp tube, and a volume knob, an on switch, and an input, and that's about it. And it's got real nice clean. It sounds sweet with a Strat. And then as you turn it up, it starts to overdrive, and it's got a nice edge to it when you dig into the strings. It's really nice. There's now there's 3 versions of this thing. Okay, the original Valve Junior, the first one they made, had some hum problems the way it was designed. So you can spot the first version of it. I would avoid those if you can. And you can tell because the Valve Junior and the stripes goes across the middle, right through the middle of the knob. So that right off the bat will tell you it's a version 1. This one's a version 3, which is, so I'm told, is the better of the 3 versions. The version 2 looks like this on the front. Got pretty much the same guts, except on the back it only has one jack for the speakers. The version 3 has 3 jacks, 4 ohm, 8 ohm, and 16 ohm, which is good. If you want to put a cabinet in it, on it, you're good to go. You have all 3 options. This one has a little mod on it. It's a bright switch. Oops, but I put that in myself. It's sometimes this amp can sound a little dark, especially with humbuckers. So you click that up, and it just gives it a little bit more oomph, a bit more sparkle, a little more volume too, a bit more gain, which I didn't really expect. So I stuck that on there, and it was an easy mod, and it works good. Read it on the internet, and easy to try. So anyway, that's about it as far as condition goes. It's got a little nick in it in the Tolex, a couple of spots. So on there, the handle's a bit cracked. I'll probably see if I can find another handle. Bound to be somewhere online that sells these things. And there it is. So give me a minute. I'll set it up, and we'll see what it sounds like. Alrighty, I'm going to use the Strat, and I'm going to use the Digitech RP7 and into the Valve Junior. But first I'm just going to plug straight into the amp so we can get an idea of what it just sounds like by itself. And then I'll switch over to the Digitech. Okay, stand by for a second. Okay, well, set the Strat, plug straight into the Valve Junior. Okay, that's neck pickup. We'll go on the bridge. I'll show you what that bright switch does. There, pick it up. This is that was bridge. Here's neck. Okay, so that's with the bright switch engaged. We'll switch that back off, and we'll bring up the volume a bit. Okay, we're on the bridge. Neck. Okay, so that's the guitar plugged straight into the amplifier. So I'm going to connect up the Digitech RP7, and we'll hear what it sounds like with a pedal. Okay, I got the RP7, and it's in bypass, so this is... the bridge pickup with the RP7 bypass. So I will engage the RP7 and just a little bit of reverb. Okay, so that's the EPIPHONE with the RP7, just with reverb, and that was in the bridge. I started in bridge, moved up to neck. It's still in neck, so I'll put some overdrive on it. It's just a little bit of mild overdrive. That's the neck position in the bridge. Bridge, it's get rid of the overdrive and the reverb, put a little delay. That's the delay. The delay can go a lot thicker. I'm showing off the RP more than I am the amp, but it's okay. Okay. Now we have modulation, which I have set for tremolo. Add some reverb and delay. That's in the second position on the Strat. We'll move it up to the neck. Okay, I will move up to another patch that I have that's a little heavier in distortion. Move up another patch. Distortion with chorus. Go back down. Back to the original patch. This is the one I use the most. So there's the Valve Junior by EPIPHONE. $50 amp, $50 pedal. And, well, I'm not using the $50 guitar, but you get the idea. So, Valve Junior, if you can find one, just do try to keep your eye open for the version 3. Version 2 is okay as well, except it doesn't have the three outputs on the back. Try to avoid the version 1. Version 1 has the Valve Junior and the stripes going across the middle. That's how you'll spot a version 1 right away. And the reason for that is because they have a bit of a hum to them. And EPIPHONE changed that in the version 2 and version 3. So these things sold for just over $100, I think, when they were brand new. So you can pick them up for under $100 without too much trouble. They sound really good. With a little 8-inch speaker. It's a great little practice amp, and it sounds nice. What more can I say? So, any questions about that or the Digitech? Let me know. Thanks for watching.